Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel again. And as you can see from the board that we are doing the real number chapter from class 10 mathematics, and we have already discussed about fundamental theorem of arithmetic, and something have to be discussed. So that thing I am going to discuss right now. So here So this is the fundamental theorem of arithmetic, that is, if we have one number, any composite number can be expressed or factorized in the product of prime in the product of prime. That means we have already expressed 50 as a product of 2, 5, 5, and let us take one more number, 196. Now 196, first we factorize it. 196 means 298, 249, 77. So the factor tree, this is known as factor tree. Hope you have already know about it. Now this factor tree, as you can see from the board, this is the factor tree, and 196, that's equal to 298, 249, 7. Okay, so this is the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Next come to another thing, that is irrational numbers. Now to know about irrational number, first we have to know what is rational number. Now rational number concept, I know that for class 10 students they have already concept about rational numbers. What are the rational numbers? A number which can be expressed in the form of p by q and or a by b, where p, q are integers or a by b are integers, and b or q not is equal to 0. Understood? So that number are called rational number. Now here irrational number, a number that can't be expressed in the form of this, which can't be expressed in the form of this, that is called irrational number. Now one more thing, that an irrational number is neither terminating decimal nor repeating decimal. If we go to consider an irrational number to convert the irrational number to the decimal number, then that should be neither terminating nor repeating. That's number is called irrational number. Suppose we can take one example, that is this example. This is a one decimal example, 4.1172346125.8 . It's going on. Actually it's not finite, it's going on. Understood? But as we can see, this is not terminating, neither terminating or repeating. So this is called irrational number. Actually in basic concept, the basic definition, that is not books definition, the basic definition is a number which has not a finite value. Understood? That number is called an irrational number. Suppose we are taking root 2. 2 is a prime number. We know 2 is a prime number. Root 2, if we do square root of 2, we will not get any finite value of that. Root 3, root 5, pi. Okay. Similarly, this is one number, exponential number, that you have get in your higher study, exponential number, e. In exponential number doesn't have any finite value. The value of exponential number lies between 2 and 3. Understood? But it not has any finite value. So these numbers are called the irrational number. Hope you understood. So hope you can see from the board that I have written one theorem, that is theorem, the statement of the theorem is, if a prime number p divides a square, then p divides a, where a be a positive integer. Now we have to prove this. So we are taking the prime factorization of a, taking the prime factorization of a, that is a equal to p1 into p2 into p3 into p4 into dot 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 pn, where p1 p2 dot 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 pn are distinct primes. These are distinct prime. These are all multiplication. Understood? That's implying a square equal to p1 square into p2 square into p3 square into dot 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 pn square. Understood? Now p divides a square, it is given, p divides a square. Okay, so that means p divides p1 square, p2 square also. Understood? So p be a factor, p be a factor of p1 square, p2 square dot 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 pn square. Now as we know that by the fundamental theorem of arithmetic, that the factorization of p1 square, p2 square dot 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 pn square is unique. Factorization of this is unique by fundamental theorem of arithmetic. So p is a prime which is out of the prime That's why P be a prime which out of the primes P1, P2 dot 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 Pn. Suppose we take P is equal to Pk, where K lies between 1 to n. Okay. K lies between 1 to n for some value K that lies between 1 to n. So that's implying Pk divides P1, into P2 into P3 dot 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 into Pn. Since Pk is one of the values in between P1 to Pn, hope you understood. That's implying Pk divides now this value equal to A. Pk divides A. Now that's implying P divides A. P divides A as we considering P equal to Pk. Okay, hence the theorem proved. Okay, that is, if P divides A square, then P also divide A, where A be a positive integer. So from the board, hope you can see it and you can understood it. Okay, next move to another thing. So hope you can see from the board that we have to prove, this is very important thing for class 10, that we are just tell that root 2, root 3 are irrational number, but the proof is needed, na? Not only statement. So for that proof, so we are going to prove that is root 3 is an irrational number, and the process should be similar for root 2, root 7 or root 5. Okay, now let it possible, if possible, let root 3 be rational. We are taking, so root 3 can be expressed in the form of P by Q. Okay, where PQ are integer and PQ have no common factor. That is, PQ are co-prime, no common factor, that is co-prime. Okay, now from here we can see that root 3q is equal to P, that's implying 9q square equal to P square. Okay, now here we can tell that 9q square equal to P square, so that means 9 divides P square, that's implying 9 divides P square. Now since 9 divide P square, by the theorem 1 that I have already proved, theorem 1, we are getting that 9 divides P also. Now if 9 divides P, so that means we can represent P as a multiplication of 9 and another integer, that is P is equal to 9C we are taking, where C is some integer. Okay, now again P is equal to how much? Root 3q. So that we are putting over here, root 3q. root 3q is equal to 9c. That's implying 3q square is equal to 81c square. Okay, so that means q square is equal to 27c square. Q square is equal to 27c square. So that's implying that that's implying this is 3, obviously 3 divides is equal to, that is 3q square is equal to 9c square. So q square is equal to 3c square. Now that's implying 3 divides q square. That is implying, again from the theorem 1 that I have already proved, that 3 divides q also. 3 divides q also. Now as we can assume that p and q are co-prime, but here we are getting that 3 be a common factor of p and q both, rather than 1, because we are taking that p and q are co-prime. So that contradicts, that is the contradiction occur. So that means we can say that this contradiction has arise because for our incorrect assumption. This occur for incorrect assumption. Now what is the incorrect assumption? That root 3 is rational. That was the incorrect assumption. That's why this contradiction is occur. We are getting one more factor of p and q rather than 1, and this contradicts the fact that p and q are co-prime to each other. So root 3 is rational. So that's implying root 3 is irrational. Okay, hope you are able to understand it. Now to proof of this theorem, we have to know the previous theorem, that I have already proved. Okay, and by this process we are able to prove root 2 irrationality of root 2, root 7, root 5, all of this number, even root n also, where n be a prime number. Understood? Next, move to another thing, the rational number and their decimal expansion. As you can see from the board that the decimal number, suppose we are taking one decimal number 0.25, that means 25 by 100. If we can factorize 100, we are getting 4 into 25, that means 2 square into 5 square. So that's equal to 25 by 2 square into 5 square. Again we are taking 0.34, 0.773, that's implying 773 divided by 1000, that's implying 773 by, if we factorize it, we should get 2 into 2 into 2 into 5 into 5 into 5, that means 773 by